both sides. We're always going to bat 7 batters. But I think Smith really primarily just hoped that this was about the Jew. Rashid being a really primary player for England, just getting that slippery ball. Livingston as well, and also just skidding on. They chose a heavy roller at the break.
Archer will be bowled out now by Butler and starts with an excellent Yorker. Just that win predictor that came up a moment ago, 85% in Australia's favour. What a turnaround that is, because when Carey came in to join Inglis, it was 81% in England's favour, so a complete turnaround.
I'm not sure what you gentlemen spoke about in the break, in the relative shows, but you would have thought with a chase in excess of 350, Travis Head, Steve Smith, going to be 2 of the keys. Going to be 2 of the absolute keys for Australia.
He's pulled him again. It's brilliant batting. It was fractionally short. It wasn't bound to length, but it was short of a length. And once again, and not for the first time, Inglis swings this away, leg side for 6.
And mounting another 50 partnership as well. These times when you're over 100 runs and you've got a game on the line like this, as big as this is in a tournament as massive as what the ICC Champions Trophy is, where it's imperative that you get off to a flyer. It's just guts and courage for mine. It would have been quite easy to, in that side, that dugout, Simon Doull, to go, look, we've 2 best players are out, and not mount a case. But Inglis and Carey, who's been brilliant, Matt Short, good courage up the top as well, have just instilled that great inner confidence to the change room. Bear in mind, they've got half the side playing here.
Yeah, that's the point, that's a very good point that Simon is making. What this will do for this team to win a chase like this without contributions really from Travis Head and Steve Smith. Well, it will fill that dressing room with confidence as they go through this tournament. 16 required from 22.
Different players, I know, Haydos, but I've not met too many Australians without a bit of confidence.
Well, we've got a cracker tomorrow in Dubai. Pakistan already have reached that must-win stage, having lost their opening game to New Zealand, and India on the back of that fine 100 from Shubman Gill. They're 1 from 1. That game tomorrow in Dubai, and it's a must-win game for the hosts.
Yeah, it's a must-watch game. Half the world will be watching that fixture. This doesn't get any bigger.
Powered away, brilliant from Maxwell this time.
Coasting now, absolutely coasting. Maxwell's raced to 25 from 11. It's a great time for him to come in, because he can just do what he does, be free, play your shots, you come off, you win us the game with time to spare, take all the pressure off Josh Inglis at the other end, who's played magnificently. I say that confidence thing because I've been against it, and it is a good thing. It's an Australian personality trait and a sportsman's trait. You're never down.
Full toss, should be holed out in the deep and easily taken. Livingston, it is out in the deep, but the full toss is too high. We shall see.
Certainly slipped out. I think they want to look at it.
Well, it's Liam Livingstone down on his haunches right now, who took that catch rather easily in the deep. Be good to get another look at this delivery from Archer, which was a high full toss, but how high?
I'll find out. Sure, they're looking for it, but it was an on-pace delivery, 141 kilometers per hour, I think. Just slipped out of the hands. It just looked awkward out of the hands. Maxwell's clothed it.
Well, two umpires are just in the middle, deliberating. We're trying to build a replay that will tell everybody what we need to know. Yeah, that's too high. You can see why Maxwell clothed it. It was very high, well above waist high. Apologies for the radio silence from the third umpire. He's obviously looking at that replay that you can see. We think that's too high, clearly above waist height. Yeah, and the no ball comes rather belatedly, a bit of a delay, a bit of a confusion, but clear enough, I think, from that replay. The attempted Yorker, if that's indeed what it was from Jofra Archer, was too high, over waist height.
Yeah, so ahead of the tournament they take measurements to hip height, and then it becomes quite a simple equation then for the third umpire. So what did it say? A couple of centimetres over. So free hit just to add a little extra salt into the wound of England.
Yeah, just 10 required now. Australia winning this at a canter. There's still 2 balls of the 47th over remaining. We've got a free hit here. Ross Butler is having to bowl out his best bowlers. This is Archer almost done.
Now they want to find out who's on strike. Did they? Because if they crossed before the catch was taken, then Inglis would be on strike. So they just now have to figure. Now we have to figure out who's back on strike and who's not.
Drill down the ground, it's magnificent from Maxwell. It was not quite Yorker length from Jofra Archer, and Maxwell could get under the ball, get some elevation, and he's hit it with power as well.
Yeah, they're absolutely down and out here, England. No ball, and then followed up with a free hit in this one, an absolute gift. And Maxwell has pumped this down the ground.
Well, this will be the highest run chase in ICC tournament history, as and when Australia get there. Good Yorker from, might as well have said English.
We want him to be English.
Can we have him back?
I'm hearing you though, Eth. You got Joss, you got Josh, you got Inglis against the English.
Firmly hit, but Harry Brook at mid-on. prevents the boundary. It will be fitting if Inglis can finish this. It's been a quite magnificent innings.
Was under pressure too, that 100, the Marsh Cup final, which is the 50 over comp down in Australia. 138 scored in that match. Player of the match there as well. You do well to take it away from Ben Duckett today, don't you? But it's just one of those situations. It's been the innings of the match.
Well, the game pretty much done now, and it's going to be quite some chase this. It's going to be the highest, as I say, in ICC tournaments, the second highest chase by Australia in ODIs. Only once before have England conceded more runs in an ODI, and in Lahore, at this famous old ground, this will be the highest chase in ODIs as well. And that is a fitting way to end this game. A stunning innings brought to a conclusion with a flip over the leg side for 6, and Josh Inglis and Glenn Maxwell hug in the middle. It's been a stunning victory from Australia this evening.